Greetings upon thee, my fellow Dovahkiin, and I welcome thee to my second video in my playthrough of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Ha-ha! Today, my fellow Dovahkiin will be continuing with customizing my red-headed hot girl, and we'll begin today with modifying the jaw forward. We must of course move across the slider to determine the full range by which the jaw changes to better find the proper balance. We don't want to give her too little chin. On the other hand, we don't want her chin to jut out too far forward and give her a large manly chin. This isn't a modern RPG after all. Ha ha! That should do it for the jaw forward. Now it's on to the cheekbone height. This one you'll want to max out to create the foundation for a nicely filled out face. And with that, it's on to the cheekbone width. This will also be maxing out to give her face some nice rounded features as we move on to the cheek color. This is a tricky thing to set. We don't want to give her cheek makeup that appears too gaudy. It makes her look like some sort of trollop. It is also important that we not give her dark cheek makeup that is too pronounced, as we don't want to make her cheeks appear sunken in like those stupid celebrities who get the surgery to hollow up their cheeks. That should do it for the cheek color, and now it's on to the laugh lines. As I want to give her the appearance of a youthful and pretty Imperial Maiden, I don't think I shall give her any laugh lines at all. Now on to the lower cheek color, and the key here is going to be finding the color that best matches the color on her upper cheeks, or you may wish to choose a different color that complements it well. Ultimately, you may even decide not to go with the cheek color at all, and give her face a cleaner look. Decisions, whichever color shall it be? Hang in there, my fellow Dovahkiin. I shan't be much longer now. So it is decided. A complementary color it shall be, my fellow Dovahkiin. As for the nose color, I rather like the look of my Imperial's nose as is, so I don't think I shall be giving her a nose color at all. As the chin colors don't particularly appeal to me either, I think we shall be moving on to the next item. Verily, I don't see much need to give her a neck color either. Moving on. Alas, my fellow Dovahkiin, none of the forehead colors are altogether appealing either. A moment, my fellow Dovahkiin, as I have need to peek back at the previous menus before moving on to the eyes. Onward to the eyes, the windows to the soul, and beginning of course with the all-important eye shape. Now for the eye shape, we want to give her big, bold eyes for a striking appearance with a subtle upward slant for a nice, inviting cat's eye look. That should do it for the eye shape. Now it's onward to the eye color. Verily, Skyrim's character creator has many weird and wonderful options for the eye color, but I think we shall go with the one that best suits the light-skinned red-haired Imperial Maiden we're creating here. Perhaps a nice purple or burgundy is in order. Indeed, that shall be the desired eye color right there. Onward to the eye height. Admittedly, our Imperial Maiden's eyes are a bit off balance and require some adjustment to be more even with the rest of her face. That shall do it for the eye height, and as the eye width is more or less where we need it to be, let us move on to the eye depth. Verily, eye depth is another tricky option to set. Too little eye depth and your character may appear strange with buggy out eyes. Too much depth and your character may appear emaciated with sunken eyes. One must endeavor to find just the right setting. I believe we've reached a proper happy medium with our Red-Headed Imperial Maiden's eye depth. Now it is time to move on to her eye makeup, beginning of course with her eyeliner color. The key with our maiden's eyeliner color is to pick a shade that complements her eyes well, while at the same time stands out well against her eyeshadow color. And since I plan to give her a darker eyeshadow, I will likely choose a lighter eyeliner. I believe we've found the appropriate eyeliner. Now it is time to move on to the eyeshadow. When choosing an eyeshadow color, it's important to consider that our Imperial Maiden will have both light skin and red hair. We want to choose a shade that will complement both this skin tone and hair color well. Perhaps a burgundy or a purple would suffice. We want our Imperial Maiden to look her best. Verily, I believe we found the desired eyeshadow to go with our Imperial Maiden's eyeliner, which turned out to be a darker eyeliner after all. Now we must move on to the all-important eye tint. Alas, most of these options give our Imperial Maiden the unfortunate appearance of bags under her eyes, so I believe I will be choosing the option that gives her no eye tint at all. Onward to the brow settings! Ha ha! When choosing a brow type for our Imperial Maiden, we want to give her noticeable eyebrows while avoiding eyebrows that appear too bushy, but also avoiding eyebrows that are too light and give her the appearance of no eyebrows at all. Wait! This is the eyebrow setting we desire! On to the brow height! When choosing a brow height for our Imperial Maiden, we want to give her higher up eyebrows to complement her eyes and give her the look of intelligence, but also avoid raising them up too high, as it could make her face appear stretched and her forehead scrunched. With the brow width, we want to increase it a generous amount to give our Imperial Maiden's head a rounder appearance. Verily, I believe the best option would be to increase it all the way. Onward to the brow forward. With the brow forward, we must take care not to set it too low, as it could make our Imperial Maiden's head appear concave. However, we must also avoid setting it too high, as it could give her a strong and manly brow like that KMS character no one likes. Having achieved the desired brow, we must now move on to the mouth settings. We begin the mouth settings, of course, with the mouth shape. Here we must give our Imperial Maiden a mouth that has nice thick full lips, while also complementing the shape of her face. Verily, choosing a mouth that has a sufficiently pleasing shape is a tricky task indeed. However, we are nearly there. Having found the perfect mouth shape, it is now time that we move on to the mouth height. Verily, setting the mouth height is a delicate process indeed. Not only must we balance the position of the mouth in the lower half of our Imperial Maiden's face, but we must also evenly balance it between her nose, eyes, and ears as well. Having perfectly positioned our Imperial Maiden's mouth height, it is now time to move on to the mouth forward. Setting the mouth forward is yet another delicate balancing act. Set it too far forward, and our Imperial Maiden will have oddly pursed lips. Set it too far backward, and she may have the appearance of a smooshed face. Having achieved the perfect positioning of our Imperial Maiden's mouth, it is now time to move on to the chin settings. We begin the chin settings with the chin width. The task here is to widen out our Imperial Maiden's chin to give it a more rounded and less angular appearance, while also avoiding giving her a chiseled manly chin. As we move on to the chin length, we must round off the point on our Imperial Maiden's chin to give it a much softer appearance. Having achieved the desired roundness in setting our Imperial Maiden's chin length, it is now time we move on to her chin forward. As we come to the final chin setting, it's important that we not set it too low. It wouldn't do to have our Imperial Maiden appear chinless. However, we must also avoid setting it too high, as we do not want to give our Imperial Maiden a strong, jutting chin like Dudley Do-Right. Tell me in the comments if you know who that is. Ha ha! Alas, it seems we must complete our customization efforts another day. Tune in to the next Skyrim video to watch as we complete our Red-Headed Imperial Maiden and begin our adventure by attempting to evade the headsman's axe. Well, my fellow Dovahkiin, that will just about be the end of the video. So for now, I thank thee for watching. Download, comment, like, share, subscribe. I hope you're infotained. Keep all water fluoride free. Deboot the reboot. Let us make Saints Row 5. And I shall see thee on the next video. Ha ha! Giddy giddy boing boing.